Alright guys, so we're back. We're gonna play some Pogostuck today. Let's go. Let's do it. Alright. Let's do it, chat. Okay, let's do it. There is a problem that has arisen. Alright, so you know how I grind like 8 hours doing this? Going from here to here and then up and down? Like that. That was because this and this used to be right on top of each other. Like this. Slightly maybe off. Now, as you can see, the bottom of the ship is here and the cliff is here. So now you can easily rotate on top. So as you'll notice, whereas only people like that guy, who I will show you, you see right here, you see how that guy is like his pogo's in the ground? That's because that was raised and extended. And look where he lands. Look where he lands. He landed here. The ledge used to be up here. He significantly lowered this ledge. Maybe not so much changed the pole down there, but this ledge is significantly changed. It's like disgustingly easy. It's like up here where his foot is. That is where the ledge used to be. This is like a significant gap now. So yeah, that's brain dead easy. And then you got people like fucking Kaylee coming out of the woodworks who previously would not have been able to do the skip. Now just doing it for completely free. No questions asked. Easiest shit of my life. The skip saves about like 5 seconds, so Kaylee's PB would have been just on par with mine if he was forced to do it the other way. Like I did. I don't know. Can't stop the man from making changes. He's top 3 in the world likely? Yeah. I thought my potential to get a sub 240 was there beforehand. Now it's like it's 10 times as likely that I'll get a sub 240 because I can do the skip now for fucking free. Like if I wanted to grind like a sub 240, I would have had to learn the skip. Now it's like the skip's given to me. It's like I just saved myself like fucking 30 hours of learning that skip. That's unbelievably easy. New frog. So if you do that, you put the skip down. Okay, well, here we go again. If you can incorporate putting the skip down into this section, to this section right here, like go off the ceiling, drop down here, then you can just like do this shit. Well, I guess you have to go back to the right. Fuck. Like I can come down here, come to here, be like bang, bang, and then go bang, and then bang, and then go from like here to here. Fuck. So he basically said, Jesse, fuck your egg skip bullshit. Time for new frog. New frog. Watch. Tomorrow you're gonna see like a 225 and it's gonna be that guy fucking doing this like skip bullshit. This fucking frog cannon bullshit. I don't see why he would though, because the fucking now ship skip's so fucking brain dead easy that there's no point. Why is there a frog there? Don't fit the theme there? It's the outcast frog. True, he was banished. He chose a pirate's life for me, that frog said. He should put a pirate hat on the frog to make it fit. Then I would be okay with it. Then it's acceptable. Yeah, so see this wall right here? This like wall, this used to be even right here. That what I just grabbed, that right there used to be even. These two walls right here, the top funnel. Now the left wall is lowered so that it's clearly like trying to angle you to come in from the right. Yeah, so now you just, oh, I can't do it from this side. I always go from this side. Now this is lowered, so it's clearly just like angling you, giving you an easier way to get up. It was doable and semi-challenging, which is why I feel like it's fine. I don't know, it's weird now. Is it like a perfect circle anymore? The left side's just like curved faster, I guess? I don't know. I will probably still do this route just now with the brain dead easy fucking ship skip. Is this the masseter fit? No. This is DanCor alt. I have 2 wardrobe. It's Invis with Seagull and DanCorona. This is my like hardo fit. Masseter pogo stick? Boys, Masseter started playing the game like 3 months ago. I've been here for like 3 years. It is my pogo stick and not his. Get this through your heads right now. I am the OG. He is not. This is my pogo stick. Get that through your head. Master is way newer than me at this game. I've been wearing this literally since I beat map 1. Don't forget it. I cannot steal his fit. This is my fit. I am boxer, seagull, jump, pogo. That is my fit. The seagull is my thing. Okay, it's not his thing. Also, I had this outfit I had before he was even born. I had the fucking glass out before he was even born. All right, the kid wasn't born when I had this in my fucking inventory. So I ain't stealing shit. He's stealing from me. You get the right to own one fit. I own the boxer, but I'm just saying, this is my ult. You know, you see DanCorona in a lobby wearing Invis skin. You know he's meaning business, all right? You know he's in grind mode. This is grind set fit. Jedi Jake's got his blue toga wings, you know? Bob has the fucking Hawaiian shirt with the fucking gold pogo. That guy's got the whole, like, sleepy hat or whatever he fucking is wearing these days with the black pogo guy. Rain's got his whole fucking... I forgot what Rain wears. What does Rain wear? The pink shit? Baby Funks does the whole, like, overalls fucking bunny ears thing. To have a fit, you must be known for having the fit and have been around enough to claim the fit. Listen, if you can honestly tell me and provide proof that your fit, you played map 1 when it was the only one out, even if you were bad and you're good now and you're known now and you weren't known back then, if you can provide proof that you wore that fit day 1 and still wear that fit today, then I don't want to fucking hear it. All right? Drip or drown out here, boys. You got to be iconic. It doesn't matter if you claim a fit, you have to do something with said fit. Everyone knows I rock shotgun boost, boxer, seagull, jump power. Everyone knows this. You think of DanCorona, that's the Pogo player that pops into your head. I don't know. I still think map 2's best map. It just feels good. It flows well. I'll say that till the day I die. I don't care if you disagree with me. Map 2 has the best flow out of all the maps. When you get good at the map and you can hit the jumps consistently, which is not hard. If you can react, you can hit the jumps consistently. You have any sort of reaction time. The jumps flow so well. Like there's only a select few jumps that like don't flow well, I would say. And even then, like they're just like slight tweaks to like the actual route that just make it slightly faster. That if you just do the normal way, it flows perfectly again. Map 1 doesn't because it has like palm skip and anvil skip, which completely disrupt the flow. They're all weird, just like gimmick skips. And map 3, you're all the flow design that Superku has designed for the map is completely shattered when you go through the center of all the routes to try to get to the top as fast as possible. And I don't know. That's why I personally don't agree with the pirate ship change because the speedrun is not supposed to be, it doesn't have an obligation to flow because it's not the intended route, right? Like speedruns are supposed to like break the games and go to make the runs faster. So like if you think the skip's too hard and you're like, why is it hard? I just want to speedrun and have fun, then fucking go a different route. Like you're not supposed to go that route. It's not the intended route. Superku didn't, like, it's not designed poorly because it wasn't the intended design of the map. It's like getting mad at a skip in Super Mario 64 where you clip through a wall. It's like, what are you gonna yell at the developers? Like, the skip wasn't intended to fucking be a thing in the first place. Like, just fucking stay mad. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. What if they patched BLJs in Super Mario 64 early on? Yeah, the speedrunning community gets halted. I mean, knowing Nintendo, they would have. If they had the systems that are in place today where you can do hotfixes, they would have patched BLJs immediately. But they can't because it's on a hard copy and you can't update the game. There's no internet in Nintendo 64, so you couldn't hotfix it. Yeah, and they released Shendo version, the Japanese version that has BLJs patched. So it's like, if Nintendo could have patched BLJs, they would have, and the speedrunning community would not have shot up. That's why sometimes old games are considered goated, because like once it's done, it's done. So people, like game makers, had to create a finished, well thought out, finished, complete product before posting it, because there was no changing it if it was a fuck up. That's why shit like early access today, where they just keep updating it and they can fix every bug on the fly, is a good and a bad thing, because it makes companies release an unfinished product where they can just fix it later when the game's already out, and don't put as much care into the development as the older games did, where they literally could not fix it after it's updated, after it's released. So it's a give and take in the gaming industry. Like it's a good thing that developers can now fix their games after it's out, because then you get some shit like No Man's Sky, where it was a complete fucking flop, but they've worked diligently to make the game actually playable and not dog shit. Well, it still is not fun, but it's at least playable now. Some people can enjoy that game. But if it was the olden days, if they released that product, like, go fuck yourself. No one's buying it, and your company's going bankrupt. You know what I mean? Like, they would have been forced to put out a higher quality, working, complete, and finished product if there was no saving themselves after the fact. Like, if they just released a shit game and it couldn't be updated. Yes, like all these AAA studios would not have their games would be complete flops. I mean, they are flops, but like at least they can save it later and the game becomes playable. Like if they just like imagine like day one Cyberpunk release. Imagine if that was the game on a disc and you could literally physically could not get it updated. It'd be fucked. They'd go under. Whatever the fuck the company is, Project CD Red or whatever, they would be in the bin right now. Or at least like half that division of Cyberpunk developers would be in the bin, and The Witcher would still be afloat or whatever. I mean, they already are pretty much in the bin with their fucking stocks plummeting after Cyberpunk. Worse, they let you walk straight up the stairs because some shitters couldn't BLJ. Yeah, exactly. That's the Superku effect. No shade thrown, but that's basically that's the equivalent to what Superku. Imagine people were crying because BLJs were too hard for them. They can't mash fast enough. So the Nintendo devs just like, all right, you can just walk up and go through the door with 0 stars now. Oh, thanks. That defeats the purpose. Patching ruined gaming. It didn't ruin it. It just created a different dynamic that is that makes developers care less about games, which is a shame. Because some people out here fucking posting completely finished products day one that are masterpieces that don't get as much credit as fucking the people releasing goddamn fucking Anthem or whatever that shitty game was called, where it receives all this praise and it's a dog shit piece of shit that is dead from release. New World is okay. It's just very bland. Like, I feel like it just didn't really have a lot to offer, in my opinion. It just felt like an MMO where you were like an American colonist and like nothing crazy happens. I guess there's like mythical beasts and stuff, but it just felt very bland. The world was uninteresting. There's just forest everywhere. Like, I don't know. Is the general consensus disagreement with Superku's patch? No. Me and Bob are like the only ones that disagree. I guess there's a couple who just haven't voiced their opinions that have agreed with me. But like me and Bob are the only ones that said verbally like, this is stupid. This is pussy shit. And a lot of people were like, oh, good patch. It makes the speedrun more fun. It's like, well, it's not the fucking point. Hello? When the literal pogostuck content, when your point is that, oh, it makes the streams more fun to watch and it makes the runs more fun to do. When the literal pogostuck content creator, the guy who's made fucking 1 million videos on this fucking game, is disagreeing with you, you know you're wrong. Like, what? I think the Super Mario 64 devs should return and remove Canalys. I mean, it's so hard. I mean, his reasoning was fair, I guess. I think he just made it way too easy off rip. Like he said he's gonna edit it and make it harder again, but not like as impossible as it was, but not as easy as it is now. His reasoning was like, oh, I want like the jumps to feel like they flow, or whatever. I don't want another repeat of Anvil skip where you just have this like insanely hard thing that everyone gets mad at and it ruins like the flow and the funness of the map. He didn't say that. He didn't say funness. He didn't say it like that. He made it sound more professional, more like makes sense. I'm just butchering it. Which I was like, okay, but like it's too easy right now. I was like, okay, he's gonna make it harder again, like a little harder again, but it's still gonna be easier than the original, which I think is lame. Yeah, he said that. He said he's just gonna do what he feels is right. He's not gonna ask top players because then Anvil skip was left in and he hated it. Like, I get it, whatever, but I think it's just so lame. Like, it's not even the intended route. Just leave it janky. Like even if it's like doesn't flow, it's not supposed to flow because it's not even a route you're supposed to go. Like the point of map 3 is supposed to have multiple routes to reach the top that are different in difficulty. Those routes that he has created, the A, B, and C routes that are literally laid out for you in the top right, make sense. They flow, they work, they flow beautifully. Well done, you designed your map perfectly. Why is the route that literally is the speedrunning route speedrunning is intended to break the game in order to make you beat it faster? Why is he making the route that breaks the game easier for everybody when it's literally meant to disrupt the flow of the map? You're literally supposed to weave through the multiple routes to find the fastest route to the top. It's supposed to intentionally break the design of the map to beat the map the fastest. You should not adjust for that because it's not an intended. If it's not an intended jump, you should not adjust for that. That's my opinion. I don't know. I'm not the dev. I can't. Superku's talented, and I respect him, but I don't agree. And that's fair, and there's nothing I can do about it. If anything needed to fix, it's Pelican. Yeah, fuck Pelican. I hate that. I hate the low ceiling block jumps. I think those suck. I think if you're saying map 3 flows well, and then you look at that section is like the fucking least well flowing section. It's so robotic. It's like you have to fucking do this wall jump in this thin gap, and then fucking you're hitting the ceiling, and you're goddamn fucking going fast. It flows. It's the least flowing section in all of fucking Pogostuck. But I'm sorry, map 3 flows the best. My ass. Map 2 flows the best. The thing was the jump was so tight, but a degree off wouldn't give you a boost, which isn't fun and fucking annoying. Yeah, then don't do it. You're crying about doing about the hardest the hardest route in the game being hard. Don't do it. Go a different route. It's a speed run. It's not supposed to be easy. We're not handing out sub 230s for free. That just defeats the point of a sub 230 being impressive. What's impressive is that guy can do it. I feel bad for that guy because he's fucking goated at the game and he fucking does it like a champ. No questions asked because he's fucking insane. And now all of a sudden it's easy as shit. And then it fucking defeats the whole purpose. Now that guy's like, well, fuck. Me being goated at the game makes no difference because now the route's free for everybody. And instead of having a 4-second world record, now everyone's going to catch up to him and he's going to have to fucking only have world record by milliseconds because the route's so fucking easy. I mean, just look at map 1 as an example. Like Fast Anvil came around, that guy was ahead of the pack, or whoever the fuck was ahead of the pack with the sub 3, 250, whatever, macaroni turtle. Now there's like fucking, I mean, look at map 1's leaderboard. Like, people fucking learn it. They get used to it. Some longer than others, but like, who the fuck is this? They got a 247. Like, it all works out in the end. People will grind the pirate ship skip and learn it and get better at it. Just because you're not seeing instant results that the leaderboards are even at the top does not mean they won't even out over time. I did grind that route for days to get 242. Exactly. And now that whole entire effort that you put in to get that 242 is just fucking gone. Kaylee gets a 246 out of nowhere. Kaylee, with using my skip instead of the fucking broken, easy, fast skip, has a 252. He loses 6 seconds with the skip being hard. He either fucks it up, that run's reset, or he goes lower route like I did and gets a 251, just like me. It's annoying. And yes, I like whatever, I'm just gonna get a better PB anyways, because it's easier for me too. Well, not even, because now Superku's gonna make it harder again, and now Kaylee got a 246 in the fucking small window where the fucking shit was brain dead easy. And now it's gonna go back to being hard again. Or semi-difficult in the middle somewhere. Like, the only reason I'm not, like, tilted about it is because, like, my run's kind of dog shit, and I know I can get, like, a 240 if I do everything perfect. So I just have to grind, and I'll be fine. And now with this fucking new strat, I can get sub 240 probably. But I still think the principle remains the same. The point remains the same, that you shouldn't change it and make it easier. It's stupid. Raising the skill floor and lowering the skill ceiling is never a good combo. Yeah, the skill floor is consistently on an upward trend. More and more people are getting better. More and more people are grinding to get better. And say that they're like grinding for here. They're on a slow increase to get to here. What Superku just did is, instead of them having the satisfaction of hitting here and finally hitting here, he just went like this. So now they're like, oh, we're here already. And they're either just gonna get a good time and stop playing the game earlier, or fucking, I don't know. Again, I'm not antagonizing anybody in the community. I don't think anybody's like, I don't hate anybody. I don't think anybody's dumb or not, but this is just my opinion. I think the fucking change is dumb. I think it's dumb. I think it's soft to be like, oh, it's a great change because it makes it easier and more fun for me. I think it's soft. I think it's so soft. It's so snowflakey. Has he updated it yet to make it like harder again, or no? Am I capping? Okay, so let's test. Are you sure? Are we sure the moderate skip is out? So good at the frogs? Nah. That seems harder. I can't tell. I don't know. I didn't do the easy update enough to know if that's harder or easier. I don't know. I'm not the expert. Like, the easy route, was it easy? Wait. We can just look at Kaylee's. Kaylee's a cheating rat, so let's see where he was. Let's see where he is in the textures. Okay, that's way lower. He just dropped the pole. Okay, so all he did was just lower the pole. Like, look at that. He's landing here now. Look at his pogo. The pogo extends, but like, look where that is. He's landing here, right where my mouse is. That's exactly where he's landing in the easy update. And then up here, it seems like it's the same. Yeah, his pogo lands right here. So the ledge is still the same, but this pole was lowered. The pole down here was lowered significantly from the easy update. The ledge has been lowered insanely. Like, look at this, Bob. This is what we were looking at before. Look at where he lands, by the way. Look at that. So like the pole is lower here, and this is OG. This is OG. Look where he lands. That's the ledge. Where my mouse is where the ledge is. That is a significant, like, a couple of inches of the ledge being dropped. It's like here is where he lands. So like he lands, and like the pole is like lower than it. Like the pole is way lower than it is now in this update. And then, oh, that's like up here, dude. It's such a drastic change. Like the pole's so much higher. The ledge is now the same, but holy shit. So it was like here, then he made it like here, basically. And now all he's done is he left this one lowered and he's made this one lower. So it started off like really far apart. Then he lowered the ledge to make it way easier, and maybe even raised this up a bit. And now all he did was he left this ledge lower and he lowered this. He's lowered the pole to make it medium hard. It's still like so fucking easy to get consistent, whereas the last one was like near impossible and required an extra jump. I mean, just imagine someone gets a world, like the world record gets tight enough where someone gets the world record with that one jump. How legendary would that be? That future is never is not a thing anymore. That future no longer exists. That timeline is ceases to exist now. In the original, like 2% of the time. Exactly. Imagine someone gets like a sub 230, first ever sub 230, and they one jump that skip. How fucking legendary would that be? That future ceases to exist now. Is it only this part of the map? Yeah, but this is the only part of the map that matters because it's the speedrun route. It's literally the fast route. Like the jump that he changed, that like everything else doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? The jump that he changed is literally not an intended route you're supposed to take, so why touch it? It's literally the speedrun route. The speedrun route is supposed to break the game to find the fastest route, so if there's some gimmicky bullshit, then fair enough. Why change it if it's not the intended route? It just doesn't make sense to me. For the flow purposes, like, it's the speedrun. It doesn't have an obligation to flow. And ring example, I like the ring. I think, like, if you miss it, go fuck yourself. It's a hard thing. That's what it is. That's what this game is. The game's supposed to be hard. So when there's a speedrun thing that's literally not the intended route, let it be hard. What's the fucking point of making it easy? Because it's not the intended route, so just who cares? If it's not the intended route, then why? What's the point in changing it? Like, if fucking Grapes had that jump, and it was like the intended way to beat the map was to do that jump, then it'd be like, yeah, fix it, Superku. But it's not. It's like you can go fucking in the water. You can go to Pears. You can fucking go around and go to Pelicans. You can go through the actual Pirates section. There's like, it's not like it's the only route is to go through fucking the pirate ship skip. It's literally just for the speedrun specifically. So just leave it hard. Speedrunning is supposed to be something that you have to overcome that's hard. Who cares if it makes people quit? That just means they're fucking worse at the game and pussies compared to the top runners. Like, that's what makes the top runners is because they're not afraid to do the fucking hard shit. It's not a fucking simple, it's not a confusing concept. Bob's Corner, listen, it's an intended route. It makes the speedrun easier because that's the route people are going is Pelican. It's the intended route. So, like, who cares? Like, that's just a choice you can make for new players to be like, this wall's lower. That means I jump from the right to that wall. It's good game design. The fucking ship skip makes no goddamn sense because it's not the intended route. It's just a speedrun skip. Why make it easier? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, Superku. Doesn't make sense. Love you, but doesn't make sense. All right, I'm done. I've ranted for too long about this. I've ranted for 2 hours about this. Let's call it a stream, boys. I'll see you tomorrow. My brain is not in it for this game right now to do runs. It's a mindset, and my mindset and grind set is been expended, and I needed like at least like 3 days to recharge, and it's only been 2. Yeah, I'm honestly just repeating myself, but playing it up for the video.